Is Sri Lanka safer than India? From scams to street safety, here's the honest comparison. You've probably seen travelers online saying Sri Lanka feels calm, peaceful, and less chaotic compared to India. But is that really true, or just social media hype? Today, let's compare both countries honestly, from crime rates and scams to women's safety, public transport, and the general feeling travelers get when visiting. Now, before people get angry in the comments, this video is not about insulting India or praising Sri Lanka blindly. India is massive. Sri Lanka is tiny in comparison. Comparing them is difficult because one is a subcontinent with 1.4 billion people, and the other is a small island nation. But if we're talking about the average tourist experience and daily safety feeling, there are definitely some noticeable differences. Most travelers who visit both countries say the first thing they notice is this: Sri Lanka feels calmer. The traffic is less intense, cities are less crowded, and there's generally less aggressive behavior in public. In many Indian cities, especially Delhi, Mumbai, or Kolkata, first-time tourists can feel overwhelmed very quickly. The noise, crowds, honking, and constant attention can create stress, even if nothing dangerous is happening. Sri Lanka, on the other hand, feels slower and more relaxed. Even Colombo, the capital, feels easier to navigate for many foreigners. Now let's talk about scams and harassment. India has amazing people and incredible culture, but tourist scams are very common in some areas. Fake guides, overpriced taxis, forced shopping stops, and people trying to take advantage of tourists happen regularly, especially in famous tourist cities. Many solo travelers, especially women, also talk about unwanted staring or uncomfortable attention. Sri Lanka has scams too, every tourist country does. But most travelers report far fewer aggressive situations compared to India. People generally mind their own business more. You can still get overcharged by tuk-tuks or tourist shops, but the pressure level feels lower. This is probably the biggest topic. For solo female travelers, Sri Lanka is often considered easier and less stressful than many parts of India. That doesn't mean Sri Lanka is perfectly safe. Women still need to be careful at night, avoid isolated areas, and use common sense. But many travelers say they feel less watched and less uncomfortable compared to crowded Indian cities. India has many safe regions too, especially places in the south, Himachal, or tourist-friendly states, but the experience can vary dramatically depending on where you go. When it comes to serious crime, both countries are relatively safe for tourists if you use normal precautions. Violent crime against tourists is not extremely common in either country. But petty theft, scams, and pickpocketing can happen anywhere. Sri Lanka generally has lower street crime perception because it's smaller, less crowded, and easier to police. India's scale makes safety inconsistent. One neighborhood can feel completely safe, while another feels chaotic or uncomfortable. So why do many travelers say Sri Lanka feels safer? I think it comes down to three things. First, smaller population. Second, less crowd pressure. And third, a more relaxed social atmosphere. You simply get less sensory overload. For many tourists, especially first-time South Asia travelers, Sri Lanka feels like a softer introduction to the region. But here's the important part. Feeling safer doesn't automatically mean one country is better. India offers experiences you literally cannot find anywhere else on earth. The culture, food, history, spirituality, and diversity are unmatched. Sri Lanka feels easier and calmer. India feels bigger, louder, and more intense. Some people love that energy. Others prefer peace and simplicity. At the end of the day, safety depends a lot on where you go, how aware you are, and how you travel. So what do you think? Which country felt safer to you, and why? Comment below. And if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like and subscribe for more honest travel comparisons. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video.